Oh yeah. Guys, welcome into the stream. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. And if you can, welcome to the Adventures of TNT. I'm your host T, and tonight we're doing rock and roll forever. Oh yeah, we're gonna be playing rock and roll from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000 and beyond. Here I come again now, baby, like a donkey. Tell it's me by the clamor now, baby. I'd like to count the streets. Now I've been smoking for so long, you know I'm here to say, got you in a stranglehold, baby. You best get out of the way. Road I cruise is a bitch now, baby. No, you can't turn me round. If a house gets in my way, baby, you know I'll burn it down. You ran the night that you left me, put me in my place. Got you on a stranglehold, baby. You gotta cross your face. Oh, this is the best part of the song. And guys, once again, welcome on into the stream. If you're new here, say what's up. Introduce yourself. Make some friends. We're friendly in here. But thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me tonight. It's always a blast doing these rock and roll streams, especially when we hear new music. So I casted a poll in the lobby. And I always like to do this because I like to gauge the chat. I like to know who all we have in here. And I said, what is the best era for rock and roll? Of course, the 70s won. But I'll put answers like the 90s. Duh. Of course, the 90s has really good rock and roll, alternative rock. Big transitioning phase for rock and roll music. You have 80s with lasers. Pew, pew, pew. For me, that's something that I noticed. The 80s was a very experimental era for rock and roll music. A lot of bands experimenting with prog and synthesizers and lasers. You can definitely hear it in a lot of band styles, like Rush. 70s rock is different than the 80s rock. Ooh, damn. I made that too strong. So I also put the 50s and 60s because I do enjoy old classic 50s and 60s rock and roll music. I really feel like that was an era of fun rock and roll music. When you listen to music from that era, it's like they were making the music to dance. We're dancing after school, partying, having fun. And so I put that as the we're the originators. Then, of course, jumping into the 70s, we have We Perfected the Sound. And that's what I feel, personally. I feel like out of all eras of music, including right now, the 70s was an era where rock and roll artists had perfected the sound. I think the best riffs are from the 70s. I think the best bands are from the 70s. And it's an era that a lot of artists, bands borrow from. So those are my thoughts. But we're gonna go ahead and get these requests going. As always, guys, I like for my streams to be as interactive as possible. So you can leave your thoughts in the chat about the music that we're listening to. And if you don't want to leave your thoughts, you can leave a number. You can score it, rank it out of 10. What's up? Metal Mark, what's going on, man? So let's go ahead and test that out right now. Flood my chat with your score with Stranglehold. What do you think about this song? Score it out of 10. Yeah, flood my chat. 10 out of 10? 9? This is a really good song. You might not like Ted Nugent's politics, but the man makes damn good music. You say I'm not leaving my number. Don't want anybody to call. Don't worry. We're not the government. All right. Let me see. What do we got? Shout out to Joshua Carlos. He was the first one to make a request. We got Motorhead with Perfect Day. All right, let's check it out. Make sure we crank this up. do y'all think about Motorhead? Definitely has an 80s vibe. This was Motorhead with Perfect Day. So once again, leave your thoughts in the chat. Let me know what you thought about this song. And also let me know like how it makes you feel. How do you feel when you listen to a track like that? When I close my eyes and I listen to it, it makes me think of like walking the mean streets at night. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. It's like walking the mean streets at night. Anybody that gets in your way, you're gonna fuck them up. Yeah, this is like one of those songs that it makes you feel like a badass. It's one of those songs that gets you pumped, gets you amped. And if you're in the wrong setting, yeah, it'll probably get you messed up. So, yeah. Leave your thoughts in the chat. We're going to keep things going. Let's see. We got the Allman Brothers. All right. This is Southbound. Shout out to Connie Cat for this request. Let's go. Like you hear that rhythm organization? Allman Bros always get down. Yes, very tight. love how you can hear each instrument so clear. Tune into the bass, guitar, the drumming. Guitar work is definitely old school. Piano, yes. Very Skynyrd-ish. Yeah, that's just Southern rock, bro. Alright guys, so that was the Allman Brothers with Southbound. It's dropped in 1973. And it's just like what I said in the post. These guys are taking all the elements of old school rock and roll from the 50s and 60s, and they are cleaning up. As I said, I really love how you can single out each instrument in this track and you can hear it so clearly. Getting down on the piano, guitar, you hear that bass, drumming, rhythm is on point. Music that makes you want to get up and dance. These guys are getting down. And I love how with Southern rock and roll, you can instantly pick up the style. Really, really cool. Yeah, leave your numbers in the chat. Let me know what you thought about it. We're going to keep things going. Let me see. It's funny. I just thought about it. I was like, you know, you don't really hear a lot of bands use like a piano in rock music. And I guess maybe things kind of changed in the 80s where they switched out the piano for the keyboard. And they start using like synthesizer. So, yeah. All right. Let me see. What do I got? Van Halen, Light Up the Sky. All right, let's do it. I know Josh Carlos, he said he's on this Van Halen journey right now. And he's been going through the band's catalog. And so I asked him that when he's finished his journey, I wanted to know his thoughts, his overall thoughts of Sammy Hagar, the Sammy Hagar years. Because for the most part, the Hagar songs that I've heard with the band haven't been that bad. But every time we play it in the chat always starts bitching. So I'm kind of curious about y'all's thoughts as well. Light Up the Sky, y'all. God.
And there is a way of beauty, but you never get love. Cross the line with none return. I watched my television, almost lost my mind. It said, open your eyes, leave it all behind. I am the wind to whispering, your magic coming out. It's coming off the shore. Come see your children, yeah, they're lighting up the skies. Won't recognize them anymore. Wolves at my door, wised up, quick trip, here and gone. Demand me go. Seen the old folks who come up short. What a pretty little kid you didn't want to know. I had some crazy vision, one I can't deny, and it said, open my eyes, leave it all behind. I heard the winter whispering, show magic coming out. It's coming off my shore. Come see your children, yeah, they're lighting up the skies. You won't recognize them anymore. Ooh, mama, see the firelight. Ooh, we're coming out tonight. Ooh, mama, see the firelight. Ooh, lighting up the sky. Light 'em up.
Oh, man. Damn, guys, this was Van Halen with Light Up the Sky. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Now, I seen somebody in the chat, they were like, oh, I love Van Halen, but I don't like this song. It's like, how could you not? These guys, they brought the energy with this. Oh, this got a 2, Kenneth? Really? I thought this was fire. You know, it really makes me think, like, who is messing with these guys in '79? Who is in their class? Because although Van Halen is rock, like, you can really hear in this sound, this is like the bridge. This is '79, so this is like the bridge that I love picking apart when I'm going on this journey of hard rock into metal, because you hear a lot of metal elements in here. You said Judas Priest? Oh, okay. Yeah. Judas Priest, Scorpion. Ah, yeah. Because I'm sitting here thinking to myself, if I take myself back to 1979 and I heard this, I'd be blown away. If this was like the first time that I heard these guys back in '79, thinking about all the other bands that I heard, I would have been blown away. But then y'all are dropping bombs right now. Y'all like, nope, Priest, Maiden, Ozzy, and then instantly in my brain, I start thinking about songs that were out around that time. I'm like, yeah. Oh man. But I guess this is why it's important to do things like this, because what Tasha and what we come to find is so many good songs, so much good music just gets lost in the sauce. We did a Hall & Oates song earlier today. We were doing a reaction, and it was so good. We couldn't believe we just never heard it. It was never played on the radio. And it's so, I don't know, it's so sad because Van Halen is an incredibly popular band, but a lot of people just, or I guess a lot of people nowadays, my generation, just would never hear this song. We're going to keep things going. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Let me see. Chinatown by Thin Lizzy. All right, let's do it. Panama is definitely overplayed, but it's a great song.
Living and dying down in old Chinatown. In Chinatown, you better look around. Man, you don't stand a chance if you go down in Chinatown. Man, you don't stand a chance if you go down in Chinatown. Laughing and crying, it's a fact. They're not laughing, they are crying, 'cause they won't be back. Oh no, you don't come back from Chinatown. Man, you don't stand a chance if you go down in Chinatown. Man, you don't stand a chance if you go down in Chinatown. Chinatown, it's a different scene. There are people there, they are so obscene. If you see what I mean, then they've sold you the dream. Down in Chinatown, what goes up, it must come down. Stand a chance if you go down in Chinatown. Man, you don't stand a chance if you go down in Chinatown.
That was Thin Lizzy with Chinatown. Leave your thoughts in the chat. This is a great song. This is so good because, as we said before, the music is so tight, but it has such a great vibe. And this is one of the reasons why Thin Lizzy is looked at as one of the greatest bands, rock bands, because they create a vibe with their music. And of course, his voice, his vocal style is very unique. It's very iconic as well. But I love the structure of this song. They don't, and I'm sorry guys, I know I sound like a broken record, but they don't make music like this. They don't make music where it breathes. This song breathes to you. And I love how sometimes with because even though this is an 80s song, it feels like 70s rock and roll, late 70s rock and roll. But there's like all these I don't know, double entendres or hidden meanings behind the music. Because essentially when I'm listening to this, it is a party vibe. Yes, guys, flood my chat. What do you think about this song? Like, how does it make you feel? How does it make you feel? What do you think it's about? We're gonna chat tonight. Badass. How does this song make you feel? What do you think it's about? Badass. Great. Party. Getting laid. It gives me energy. It's like a party. It speaks with music, not the hype. Prowling the night. Yes. Listening to this, that's what it feels like. It feels like you're prowling the night and you're looking for a party. The music feels drug-inducing. And when he's saying, yes, they're living and dying down in old Chinatown. And he's saying Chinatown, it's a different scene. The people there are so obscene. Man, you don't stand a chance if you go down to Chinatown. To me, this is my own interpretation. I don't know if it's true or not. But to me, it sounds like heroin. It sounds like he's going to get high. He's going down to Chinatown to get fucked up. Oh man, I love it. Because you know what? In modern music nowadays, they would be more direct, more clear, and they would just say it. I'm gonna go do some drugs. China White. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I love it. Laughing and crying, you know it's a fact. They're not laughing, they're crying because they won't be back. And it's like, don't do it. Don't go to Chinatown. It's like code. And I love how the music makes you feel that way. I remember I was doing a reaction to Tommy Bolin, Post Toasty. And after I finished the song, I remember I was like, my first initial thoughts was like, yo, this feels like a drug trip. It was like Tommy Bolin had put me through a drug trip through music. Chasing the Dragon. Hell yeah. Oh man, yes. Oh, so good. So creative. So creative with those lyrics. All right, we're going to keep things going. Let me see. Georgia Peaches? All right, got you, Skates. Shout out Skates for this request. We're going back and we're going to do some Southern rock. This is Lynyrd Skynyrd with Georgia Peaches.
honky-tonkin' Georgia Beach. Well, Georgia peaches and they know their way around. They can take your money, son, or you get out of town. But talk a little funny, but they look so fine. Yes, 9 out of 10 of them gonna sell you a dime. I think they're cute. Think they're cute as they can be. Ooh, yeah. I'm talking about it, funny talking, honky-tonkin' Georgia Beach. Well, peaches, peaches.
Shout out to Mississippi. What's up, Gladys?
Peaches, peaches. Love them Georgia peaches. Sure do got the style that steal your heart with a southern smile. Well, talk a little funny, but they look so fine. Older they get, Lord, I swear it's like good wine. I think they're cute. Think they're cute as they can be. Talking about it, funny talking. Honky-tonkin' Georgia Beach. Talking about it, funny talking, Georgia Beach.
Oh man. Yeah, this is really funky. As I said earlier, when we were listening to Allman Brothers, some of these southern rock and roll bands are incredibly funky. Some of the most funkiest riffs or funkiest rock music that I've ever heard. So really, really cool. You said honky tonk woman? Yeah. You know, this is definitely like a theme or a theme song or an anthem for Southern Georgia women. I know Tasha, she would love this song. It'll probably be on her phone as a ringtone. All right, let's see. We're gonna keep things going. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Coming up next, we have Dire Straits. This is Sultans of Swing. Shout out to Mr. Dirty for this request. I remember this.
You get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime, sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, they hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town. check out Guitar George. He knows all the chords. Mine is strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. If then an old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright.
Notice how the guy, he's not
He
singing,
can play the honky tonk
he's
like
just talking.
anything.
He's talking to you.
Saving it up Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. And a crowd of young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in their best brown baggies in their platform soles. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans, they play Creole. Creole. And then the man he steps right up to the microphone and says at last, just as the time bell rings, good night, now it's time to go home. Then he makes it fast with one more thing. We are the Sultans. We are the Sultans of Swing.
All right, guys. So this is Dire Straits with Sultans of Swing. I believe this is probably one of their biggest hits, or the biggest hit from them. But yeah, very popular song, and absolutely nothing bad I could say about it. It captures mostly everything or all the elements that most people love about 70s rock and roll music. I seen in the comment section, somebody said, "Did you hear that? It's like the music speaking to you." And yeah, like the parts where, I can't remember the lead singer's name, but when he's not singing, the guitar is singing to you, or it's mimicking the sounds of lyrics. And to me, that's so cool. That's so cool when bands can have like that music break and the instrumental is singing the song, because they don't do that in music now. Mr. Dirty said, "Oh, I forgot how long it was." And yeah, music in the 70s is longer because they gave time to the artist to be creative. As I said before, they give time to the artist to let the music breathe. And when you go into the 80s and in the 90s, it turned into you need to trim that shit down for the radio. Yeah, it was actual art. Yeah. So bands or artists, they would be in the studio meticulously working on riffs, meticulously working on songs in order to create a vibe, in order to create an experience. And all that got thrown into the trash because they had to make songs that was radio friendly. I can't think of a single song from the 90s where the band or the artist, they had the guitar like sing to you or mimic lyrics. It's like everything is so formulaic in the structure of verse, chorus, end. Tool? Nah, Tool don't do guitar riffs that sing to you. Tool does music that creates an overall experience. Definitely like a drug trip band. But yeah. You said radio gotta have their ads. Yeah. That's and see, I didn't know that. They shortened songs so that they could rush through them and so they could get to the advertisements and the commercial breaks. Yeah. Well, on TNT we don't have commercial breaks, so yeah. We just have commentary where we listen to music and talk about it. You said Fish in the 90s? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not too familiar with Fish, so we might have to check out some Fish music. You said Guns N' Roses, November Rain. Oh, yeah. And that was a good song, too. Tasha and I, we heard that a little while ago. That was a long-ass song, though. But, yeah. Damn. And it's funny. When I was reading that comment, as soon as I read November Rain, the songs start playing in my head. All right, we're gonna keep these going. Let me see, what do we got? Okay, we got more Motorhead with Tear You Down. Okay, cool.
Lines wide drive in.
Guys, once again, thank you so very much for hanging out with me tonight. Go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. And if you're new here, say what's up.
Gonna show you what I'm all about. I'm gonna shake you down tonight.
Plasmatics, want you, baby.
Oh yeah, what's better right now? Feel better. Oh yeah, what's better right now? Now, 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 now. What's right, better? Now, now, now. Feel better. Oh yeah, what's better right now? Feel better. Oh yeah, what's better right now?
Guys, that was the Plasmatics with "Want You, Baby" by by the Plasmatics. Now, I think I discovered them a little while ago, and from there learned about Wendy O, and found out how much of a character she was. I think my first introduction to them was The Damned. And then I seen her host Headbangers Ball. And this chick, she was like on 10 all the time, every time. And I really haven't explored too much of Plasmatics music, but they are a band that I kind of want to get more into. But there wasn't really too much to it. Baby, baby, ooh yeah, want you, baby, right now, feel it. Oh yeah, want you, baby, now. Oh man, it's the pinnacle of 80s rock and roll. All right, we're gonna keep things going. What do we have? I got some Bullet Boys lined up. Okay, all right. Before we jump into that, this is The Rods with Nothing Going On in the City. All right, let's do it. Robert, are you in the chat? Let me know if you're in the chat, Robert. Oh, shit. Rob, go ahead and give me another song. I can't play the Eagles. Oh, okay. All right, got you. Robin Troller. All right, got you. Sorry. On my half, it just says Eagles. So. All right, guys. This was the Rods. Never heard of these guys. With nothing going on in the city. Leave your thoughts in the chat. What did you think? Yeah, I got you, Robert. My bad. I misread your comment. What did y'all think? The Rods. Nothing going on in the city. Flood my chat with those numbers. I see 7, 7, 5. I see copycats. Copycats of who? I see a 6. I see a 7, 8, 8, 5.5. Now, for my metalheads in the chat, I know y'all probably picked up like that Painkiller style riff. This came out 9 years before Painkiller. And somebody was telling me that that's like... It's a very common and popular riff in hard rock and metal music. But yeah, this was dope. This is an easy 8+ for me. I really, really like this. Shout out to Joshua Carlos for this request. I have to check out some more Rods. I don't know if these guys were copying Judas Priest. Like I said, this song came out in 81. I think in 1980, what was Judas Priest doing? So yeah, that doesn't sound like the Rods. It's a completely different style. Oh man, that's a fun song though. But yeah, Rods was a banger. All right, we're gonna keep things going. Bullet Boys. Dang, I messed up my thingy. All right, this is smoothing it up. Oh wait, smooth up in you? What? Oh snap! I forgot. This is Sleaze Rock. Whoever requested this, you should have saved this for my Sleaze Rock stream. Cause y'all know we do like tonight. We're just doing rock and roll. We're having a rock and roll jam session. But I do have a stream where I allow you guys to request some of the sleaziest rock songs. Cause we all know that in the '80s they had like some incredibly sleazy rock bands. But let's go ahead and jam out.
Smooth up in ya.
Oh snap! Oh my god. This guy is raw dog. All right, guys. This is Bullet Boys with Smooth Up In Ya. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Give me your numbers. I'm very curious. Let's talk about this song for a minute. I want to know your numbers out of 10, what you rank this song, and I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about it? I think for a lot of people in the chat, it's going to be hit or miss. I think that for a lot of people, they're going to absolutely love it. And I think for others, they're not going to like it because of the vulgarity. All right, so I see a 6, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. I see a 10. Lancer X, what's up, man? I see another 8, and I see a 4. Why the score so low? Let me know. Why are the scores so low for the people who don't like the who are giving it low scores? Yeah, well, I mean, y'all been rocking with me long enough to know that I like, you know, songs that have vulgar lyrics like this. I think it's entertaining, it's funny, but I know that a lot of people, you know, are turned off by it. Like Tasha, she wouldn't be into this song. It's very repetitive, yes. But the interesting thing about this song is that the lead singer, he can really sing. Vocals in this really good. Is it generic hair metal? Nah, I think this is a little bit better than some of the other stuff out there, generic stuff out there. But listening to this came out in 1988. You know, you can hear and you can tell this is a transition period for rock and metal music where the lyrics for music start getting more salacious. because as we talked about before, in the 70s, you know, the singers, they were a little bit more smooth with how they were saying things. Spoken code, you know. But here it is, mid 80s. He's just being straight up, all out there. I want to get smooth up in ya. Even in the lyrics, he's like, there's no like beating around the bush or anything. Straight up, I want to send shivers, smooth up in ya. You say I'm never gonna break ya. All it takes is one taste. Oh man. And so when people wonder like how did music end up the way it did or where it's at right now, it's because of bands like Bullet Boys. Bullet Boys and all the other sleazy rock bands led to sleazy pop songs, sleazy hip hop songs. And then you end up with Cardi B and WAP. Like nowadays in today's music, it's terrible. Today's music, there's like no hiding nothing. It's not even the guys that are saying like smooth up in you. In today's music, it's the women. You know, so yeah. You said blame Winger. Yeah, you blame all these bands. Kissin' Kitty. Yeah, we did Kissin' Kitty before. Yeah, same thing. Even Rat, Lay It Down. Yeah. Motley Crue ended up looking like hookers. All right, we're going to keep things going, y'all. Coming up next, let me see. What do we have? We have Day of the Eagle, Robin Trower. All right, let's do it.
To be alone, I've got
hear that? That's that blues influence in there. Oh, it's going into a fade out? Okay, it's not finished. Oh, it is finished. Oh, wow. Oh, man, that was great. Shit. That was a nice little breakdown into that fade out. Damn. Those are musicians who, they know what they're doing when they're designing their music. And they say, we're going to give them all the energy. And then we're just going to let up. And we're going to fade out. I like that. Leave your thoughts in the chat, y'all. This is, oh shit, Frank Marino? All right, let's do it. Door of Illusions. Oh, wait. This is a live performance. I don't know if you want to do it live. Yeah, here we go.
Hey, right now we're going through the door.
Okay, I guess they only have the live. All right. Guys, that is Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush with Door of Illusions. As I seen in the chat, somebody said, yo, this is making me sweat. That's exactly how I felt listening to that. Yeah, leave your thoughts in the chat, y'all. This is Blood, Sweat, and Tears with Lucretia Mac Evil. Okay. Yeah, that shit was dope.
Lucretia McEvil, little girl, what's your game? Hard luck and trouble, bound to be your claim to fame. Tail shaking, home breaking, trucking through town. Each and every country mother's son hanging round. Drive a young man insane. Evil, that's your name. Talk about it. Lucretia McEvil, that's the thing you're doing fine.
Officer Carlos, you have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Got your 6-bit jug of white woman. I hear your mother was the top of the sticks. Nothing that your daddy wouldn't do for kicks. Never done a thing worthwhile. Evil woman child. Devil got you loosey under lock and key. Ain't about to set you free. Signed, sealed, and witnessed on the day you were born. No use trying to fake him out. No use trying to make him out. Soon he'll be taking out his due. What you going to do? Oh, Lucy McEvil. Honey, where you been all night? Your hair's all messed up, babe, and the clothes you're wearing just don't fit you right, no. Daddy Joe's paying your monthly rent. Tells his wife he can't imagine where the money went. Dressing you up in style, evil woman child. Oh, Lucy, you just so damn bad.
Guys, that was Blood, Sweat, and Tears with Lucretia Mac Evil. Oh, man. Yes, this was a great combination of, it felt like rock and jazz. So y'all can leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about this song. But I want to thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream up. But what I want you guys to do, let me know what your favorite song was tonight. I know we played a lot of 70s bangers, a lot of 80s bangers in here. Hardly any 90s. Damn, nobody's showing 90s love. So once I close this stream out, I want you to come back to the video and leave a comment. Leave a comment and let me know which was your favorite song tonight. As always, go ahead and smash that like button on your way out. Let me think. I haven't lined up my streaming schedule for the week. So I am going to be streaming all week this week, and I think it's going to be, every day is going to be different. And Tasha and I, we are bringing back our rock and roll battles. It's been a minute, but if you are into rock and roll music, in which I hope you are, on Thursday, Tasha and I, we're going to be doing song for song battles. So you can request a song, and somebody else is going to request a song. Y'all are going to go head to head, and we're going to let the chat vote on who has the better song. The winner gets to, I don't know, the winner gets to be a champion. Oh, that's right. We had the Wall of Shame. Yeah. So it's been so long since we did the rock and roll battles. I kind of need to get back into the mojo of it. But the winner gets in the winner circle, and the loser gets on the Wall of Shame. So you don't want to lose. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Have a safe evening. Happy Monday, and I will see y'all later.
Just 17. She moves like something unreal. She thrives on sex appeal. She thinks she's laying it up. She's a dance queen, and she likes to follow me. Oh, well, look out those eyes like a pussycat. She'll eat you alive, and she loves that. Watch out, especially if you play or sing. Give her warning, she knows she'll take the whole thing, yeah. Bitch queen, she's dangerous in. She knows about your wildest dreams. Decked out like you've never seen. You know she likes to rock. She's a dance queen, and she loves my continental. Well, for a sniff of cocaine, she do anything, and she knows where we'll stand. Holly, well, she don't need to speak to impress you. She knows it ain't her mind that's deep. She's so deep. She's so deep. The sun ain't shining bright, and the moon will shine for you tonight. If the stars in the sky go away, and you feeling real low down today. If life gets hard to understand, the whole thing's getting out of hand. Come to Papa, come see your Papa. Yeah. If you need a pacifier, call me anytime. I'll try to be your satisfied. If you feel like a horse blazing at the bit, call my number anytime, night or day. I get your fix. If life gets hard to understand,
You can rely on the old man money. It's a bitch, girl, but it's gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. Say money won't get you too far, get you too far. far. Don't you know that it's wrong to take what is given you so far gone on your own. You can get along, you can try to be strong, but you'll never be strong. 'Cause you're a rich girl
sharks diving down, cooling the water away, where the baptized drown, naked in the cold sun, breathing life like fire. I thought I was the only one, but that was just a lie, 'cause I heard it in the wind, and I saw it in the sky. It was the 4th of July.
Y'all don't know nothing about this old school Maiden right here.
Unchain the colors before my eyes. Yesterday's sorrows, tomorrow's white lies. Scan the horizon, the clouds take me higher. I shall return from out of the tis for remembrance and tears for joy. Tis for somebody with this lonely boy out in the madness, the all-seeing eye flickers above us to light up the
All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me tonight. Y'all already know it's always a blast doing these streams. Follow, man, what's up? I'm late to the party. Yeah, this was a fun stream. I got to get back into doing the rock and roll streams.